You gonna run to that white man ER, you gonna get some of the white man medicine when you still talking about the white man. And the Bible said in that very book that you hold in your hand to go out and preach the what? Good news. The gospel of what? Good tidings.
Have the white man been judged for enslaving your ancestors? Answer that question. Have they been judged for enslaving your ancestors? Have they been judged for enslaving your ancestors? I just want him to answer that question. See, it's okay for them to rape, rob, and murder your ancestors and get away with it. You don't even give a damn about that. You want to make sure that they got the first seat in the kingdom of heaven.
There's some good things that I like. You know, one thing that I like about what y'all do, y'all get out and try to compel people, and I'm so for it. But I'm gonna tell you one thing that I don't like and can never like is when you say it's only black people, it's only this, or it's only that. I can't.
So why is that?
I'm not done.
Okay, go ahead.
And I'm gonna tell you why. If you think that Jesus died just for black people, you done lost.
I didn't say just for black people. I didn't say just for black people.
If you think that salvation is only for blacks,
that ain't what I said.
No, I didn't say you said that.
Okay, go ahead.
If you say that, you said the only holy people.
But you insinuating like I did.
No,
but I know one person.
My man's arguing me up.
Which is one of y'all.
He didn't argue. He made a statement. No, I'm saying the statement was that black people. You was referring to black people, and I
hold on. You said for us. So
he said I was referring to black people. He didn't ask me who all do I believe. No. All the 12 tribes,
not
or not just straight black.
We're not going for
that.
There
we go.
Come on, man.
Now I can rescue.
But it's not Caucasian, bro.
I didn't say it.
Right. Ain't no white man getting the kingdom. That's just what it is.
There you go.
Your slave master ain't going to get in the kingdom. It is what it is.
That's bullshit.
You love the slave master?
At that point,
you love the slave master.
That's what I call it bullshit. Because I guess when they make a decide, I guess y'all start to judge now. Y'all get to see who goes into heaven and who goes into hell. That's crazy.
Gospel is God's law. That's the gospel. No. That's the gospel.
Does the word gospel mean?
So why does it seem like that?
The gospel means what? The gospel means what?
That's the only part I don't know.
I'm glad. What is the gospel?
God damn.
What is the gospel?
Why does it feel like that? This it's like
No.
Read that.
Hold up, Barry. This is hold up. What's the gospel, Darryl? What does the word gospel mean? The word gospel means what? Good news. And the Bible said in that very book that you hold in your hand to go out and preach the what? Good news. The gospel of what? Good tidings.
Have the white man been judged for enslaving your ancestors? Answer that question. Have they been judged for enslaving your ancestors? Have they been judged for enslaving your ancestors?
Why you didn't finish it?
I just want him to answer that question.
Why you didn't finish it?
It's okay for them to rape, rob, and murder your ancestors and get away with it. You don't even give a damn about that. You want to make sure that they got the first seat in the kingdom of heaven. That's what you want to do.
No,
that's crazy.
Hey, who are you to preach the gospel to? That's your book.
You want to talk about judgment, but you don't never want to talk about their judgment. What about what they did to you?
Hey, I'm asking a question.
The reason you like rap, the reason you like football, baseball, basketball is because of the white man. That's why you like it. Let's go there. The reason you shooting pool is because the white man made one.
I don't even like
You love that. You love that. Hey. God don't give a damn about that white man. I'm just going to tell you straight. He don't give a damn about that white man. Read this.
This is 2 Ezra chapter 6 and verse 54. And after these, Adam also.
Pay attention, bro. Pay attention.
And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all. And the people also.
We all came out of Adam, right? Go ahead.
All this have I spoken before. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures. Of him come we all. And the people also, whom thou hast chosen.
Also, the people that God chose. So from the jump, it was already different. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou made the world for our sake.
He made the world for the sake of the Israelites. Everything that was created was for the black, Hispanic, and Native American man. He did not create anything for the Chinese man, the Arab man, or the Caucasian. Go ahead.
As for the other people, which also come of Adam,
they came from Adam. God said they ain't nothing. The white man ain't nothing. The Arab man ain't nothing. The Chinese man ain't nothing. That's what God says. Read on.
But be like unto spittle.
God said they like spit. Now deal with it. God said the white man like spit. Deal with it. God said the Chinese man like spit. Deal with it. Read on.
And has likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a well.
And if you gather all of them up together, they just like a raindrop. They this small. Read.
And now, O Lord, behold, these heathens, which
give me Isaiah 45 and 15.
Because he reads the shit out this shit for you. That ain't quite fair. That ain't fair.
Chapter 6, verse 54. Get Isaiah 40 and 15. We just finna destroy all that right now. Y'all love that white man unconditionally. We about to kill that. Read that, man.
Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 15. Behold, the nation was a drop of a bucket.
You see what God said? God said if you take all the nations, they like a drop in the bucket. Go ahead. And just like you put dust on the balance, God said they like that. They weigh about as much as dust. Go ahead.
Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very
Drop down
little
to
thing.
17.
Verse 17. All nations before him are as nothing.
God said the nations ain't nothing. The Arab man ain't nothing. The Chinese man ain't nothing. Go ahead.
And they are counted to him less than nothing.
They don't weigh. They weigh less than nothing. You understand? God said they got to pay for what they did to us, and you gotta accept that. Give me that in Ecclesiastes chapter 3. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 and verse 14.
He just read it. He just read it. Why you think the worms and all that stuff?
No, that's the final judgment.
I know that whatsoever God doeth, it shall be forever.
See that? Whatever God does, it's gonna be forever. Go ahead.
Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it. And God doeth this, that man should fear before him.
God do what he do so men can fear. So we got put through slavery so we can learn to fear God. You understand? Right now, we only got fear of the white man. We only care about what he thinks. You know what I'm saying? We want to drink out of his water fountain. We want to make sure he got the first seat to the kingdom of heaven. God said, give me that Isaiah chapter 14.
He gonna run to that white man ER. He gonna get some of the white man medicine when you still talking about the white man.
Go ahead. Isaiah 14:1.
Only because you don't gotta do nothing. You can stay and die. Let your pride take you out. Isaiah chapter 14.
Raise your children. Raise your children to become doctors so I can go to they ER. Come on, read.
Isaiah chapter 14 and verse 1.
Come on.
For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob.
Hold on.
And will yet choose Israel.
You see what God said?
A pale skin.
God said, that ain't what I said. 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 You see what black people like to do?
No, it's not.
That ain't what I said.
Bullshit.
What I say? What I say?
You just sit here and do not throughout.
Your father,
You was quick to make judgment on us, but now you see what black people do. No, you see what a race
said
can
your
do.
father.
You see what a person can do. A person can change all the things. Bullshit. You no. You didn't make. You think you the main one judge.
Pay attention, bro. Don't do what the white man programmed you to do. We programmed you to question everything your brother say, everything that the one that look like you say. You ain't question nothing. You ain't question that white man when he told you 2 + 2 is 4. I'm not irritated. I'm trying to show you what you doing right now. You question. Who don't got emotion?
This is Numbers chapter 1 and verse 18. And they assembled all the congregations together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families. By the house of their fathers.
By what?
By the house of their fathers.
So God declares your pedigree or your race by your father. There's no such thing as mixed. There's no such thing as mixed. You understand what I'm saying? That's what we like to do. But God said, man, give me that Isaiah chapter 30. Start at verse 1.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, says the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
You know what black people like to do? They like to take all kind of counsel except from God. And guess where they got us? At the bottom. Don't nobody got nothing. Everybody in competition with each other. We ain't never gonna get in competition with the Chinese, man. When we gonna compete with the white man? When we gonna compete with the people that's got us at the bottom of society? When we gonna question them? But young brothers come in with the Bible. You got all kind of questions, not for help, but to go up against what God says. You understand what I'm saying? The brothers that reform their lives and change their lives and come back to the hood to bring it and try to uplift it, you got problems for them. But you ain't never questioned that Chinese man. When your black woman went in the Chinese store to buy that hair and he choked her ass up, you ain't do nothing. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead, read that.
Woe to the rebellious children, says the Lord, that take counsel but not of me.
Guess what? We take counsel of everything but God. Go ahead.
They cover with their covering, but not of my spirit.
And everything we do, it ain't got nothing to do with God. Read.
That they may add sin to sin.
And now we ain't done nothing but multiply sin on top of sin on top of sin. And now Negro, now the black woman getting BBL. She sexy red now. You understand what I'm saying? She ain't doing nothing positive to the community. Go ahead, read. Keep reading.
That walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth.
See that? We don't never go to God to solve none of our issues. We always want to go to the white man for everything. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh.
Jump down to verse 8.
Verse 8. Now go, write it for them, write it before them in a table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever.
See, this is the time to come. That's why we out here reading the Bible. When you ain't never in history have you ever seen young black men reading the Bible with understanding. You understand? This is a new thing. And our people don't count it as nothing. Go ahead, read.
That this is a rebellious people.
God had our people paid. We rebellious as hell. Only way you gonna sit down in peace and be quiet is if it was a white man with a three-piece suit on. That's when you gonna give your full attention to. Go ahead, read.
Lying children.
They are what?
Lying children.
God said our people lie to lie. Go ahead.
Children that will not hear the law of the Lord.
They don't want to hear what?
That will not hear the law of the Lord.
Hey, that's the Bible. God is the truest book on the planet. Our people don't want to hear God's laws. They want to hear everything but God's law. Go ahead.
We say to the seers, see not.
See, y'all don't want us to see. Y'all don't want us to point out your sin. You understand what I'm saying? And we ain't even did that yet. But go ahead.
And to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things.
Y'all don't want to hear what's right. Go ahead.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Y'all want to hear what?
Smooth things.
That's what our people want to hear. They want to hear smooth things. God love everybody. God don't love everybody. That just is what it is. We didn't write it.
We'll work with anybody and form coalition with anybody that has revolution on their mind. We might not be back. I might be in jail. I might be anywhere. But when I leave, you can remember I said with the last words on my lips that I am a revolutionary.
But 100 years later, the Negro still is not free. We want freedom by any means necessary. We want justice by any means necessary.
This is a revolution of God. This time that we're living in, the greatest time on earth, revolution. Spiritual and biblical revolution. All these lives will be shut down in earth. I liberated. He's strong in the Lord.
You can tell by my gait that I'm all in. You can tell by my faith that I'm all in. Front line with the truth, I'ma fall in. Even if it's a dead end, going all in. You can tell by the things I'm involved in. I can lose it all for my calling. If I strong